Why was my day shit? Well, around 1 o'clock today, my grandma died. So like I've been kind of emotional most of the day. But let's not think about that. Let's think about something positive. Let's have a good session. Let's have a good session. Upender. Eh. I'm kind of not in a position. It doesn't matter. Like if I wouldn't have streamed tonight, I would have just sat around and watched YouTube videos. So who wants to play? Hey, thank you, Joe man. You got to put your Activision accounts in. To get to your Activision account, you press start. You go over to your account here, and over here, you streamer mode. Dude. Look, turn streamer mode on. You enable your display numbers like that, and it'll give you all your numbers. Disable, and that's how you get your numbers. Emilio, let's play with Emilio. Had it for like 50. But there's all kinds of things that can happen to them outside the house. And you gotta understand, like, cats like Grayson, or like shelter cats, they didn't grow up in like a litter for the most part. Most of the shelter cats are usually house cats that get abandoned. So they don't really have all the skills they need to like hunt and things like that. So they kind of need you to survive because all they've ever been known was like cat beds and treats and litter boxes and things like that. Cats smell like piss. He's looking at he's literally looking at himself getting rubbed. Uh, right here. Oh, it is. Was my webcam looking better? All right, great. Time to get down. Bailey a chance. Bailey, your turn. Ugh. Your baby's turn. Cats can eat earwax and it's good for them. My cats don't eat shit, but like their own food. Like I could leave a full on steak out and they won't touch it. My Halloween decorations scare you. These skeletons give shivers down your spine. Had another donation roll up. Acidity. This has to go to the cats. Good, because I was going to go buy cat treats tomorrow. Because cat treats are needed in the Jordan household. Because there's two good kitties that are completely out. Bailey smells like her mama. Like her mama puts like her J Lo perfume on her, so she smells like that. She's got like her pink, pretty collar. I don't know if you can see it through all the Bailey hair. But there's a bedazzled, pretty pink collar on her. I don't want Left for Dead. Bongo update. Bongo's fine. We're actually thinking about bringing Bongo in the house for the winter. It's like I don't like the fact that he lives outside in the cold. Like I'm cool with it in the summer because like it's South Carolina stays pretty hot through 8 months out of the year. But like I don't want him to sleep out in the cold. But he's always been an outside dog, so it's not my dog either. Yeah, Bailey does need a haircut. The only problem with Bailey getting a haircut right now, we still got to finish some of her shots up, and she needs to be spaded. And for barbers around here to cut hair for like dogs, you gotta have a copy of their shot records. Bailey's my favorite brown liquor. What is the nastiest thing Bailey does, or the naughtiest thing? The naughtiest thing that Bailey does is eat out of Daddy's plate. Like my wife came home today because of thing from my grandma. She came home to console me today, so she cooked us lunch, and she cooked us some stewed beef and some mashed potatoes. And I can't eat my whole plate, so like I eat about half of it and I put it down. And I got up to use the bathroom. I come back, Miss Bailey has got a face full of mashed potatoes and gravy. That's the naughtiest thing she does. Like she's recently learned that she can climb onto the couch, and we're kind of combating that right now. Oh, she knew she was in the wrong. Mm. Holy shit! Somebody donated $40. Thank you, Dakota. Thank you, man. Like I don't know. Like I'm kind of selfish when it comes to like death. 'Cause, like my sister called me today and she told me about it, and Braves were losing 4-1, so I was already in a bad mood at that point. This is before they came back, obviously. Um, but she goes like the nurse is supposed to be coming over to clarify it, and they're gonna be removing the body. And like, do you want to come over and see her one last time? I'm like, ah, man, I don't. And it's not because like I don't care about her. Is that I don't want to remember her in the shape she was in, and that like I already got to remember her from last week because I went to see her because they told me like she wasn't doing very well, and like she had cancer, and she had lung cancer, but like they we have a shitty American healthcare system, and like they basically tell you to go to hospice after you get to stage 4 lung cancer, and they don't bother treating you or giving you tests or anything like that. What they end up doing is the cancer spread to her brain, and about last week it got to the point where like she could hear you, she could understand, and she could comprehend, but like she couldn't like move her arms or legs or anything. Like her nervous system was completely gone. And I gotta remember that face. Bailey's a small dog. But yeah, I can't. I try not to think about it I try to just keep my mind busy. – 2020, bad year. Wouldn't recommend. 0 out of 10. It's just like I'm selfish with death because like I don't want to go to her funeral, and I didn't want to go see her last week, but like I felt like I owed it to her because she was asking for me. I just don't want to remember the person she was at the end of her life. I'd much rather remember the person I loved her whole life. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it really. I just want to forget about it. I think the worst part out of all of it is that I'm gonna have to go through this again, and the next time I'm gonna have to play a bigger role in it because it'll be my mother that's gonna go through this because she's smoking right dead ahead. I'll tell you guys one thing. There's two things I don't wish on anybody. I watch somebody slowly die from cirrhosis of the liver, and to watch somebody die from cancer. Either one, very good. Well, bite, bite. Thank you guys for the support. My wife had cancer, yes, but she had a certain type of cancer that can be cut out. That's what I've been doing most of the day. Like my wife came home to console me. We watched the game together, and then we went and spent time with my family. Oh, so it is what it is. It's hard on me, Mister Papa, because like my grandmother raised me. My mother had me really young, and she was not really ready for children. So like my grandparents did the vast majority of my upbringing, and like stop Bailey, stop, no bite, no bite. I don't want to think about it right now. I gotta get off, guys. See you guys tomorrow evening. Thanks everybody for coming out. Thanks everybody for streaming with me and playing with me, staying with me. Thank you guys. 95.